Good morning. It's our last day on the ship. So we have a bunch of things going on today. The con of such a short itinerary is that we're trying to do so many things, especially being that we've never been on the ship before, and so we just want to see and do as much as we can. But there's just not enough time, and that's okay. That just means we're gonna have to book another cruise on this ship so we can come back. Today is our Churro Mickey waffle day, but being that it's also Palo day, Zaz and I only ate like 1 or 2 churro waffles. I ate 1.5. I could have finished it and eaten more, but I have to save my belly for Palo brunch. So we went to Cabanas on this trip. It was our last sea day. Just always ask your server, because there have been days where it's been on a port day. So everyone always says, oh, it's the last sea day. That's not always true. We went and got our waffles, then we went to go visit the lounge because I screenshot my plans from the app before we leave our house in case there's a problem. So I screenshotted everything. Well, today I know is our sports simulator day in the afternoon, and it wasn't popping up on my plan. I guess looking back now, what I did was when I booked everything, I just booked it under Zaz's name because that name was first. Like that's one of the top one that pops up. So I think I just clicked his name for everything. But then once we're on the ship and I'm logged in to my account, he's logged into his account, I can only see the things that have my name on it. So once you board, you can't see it. You can't see it anymore. He can see it though. So we have that. Now, Zoe is going to go to Edge while we eat Palo brunch. And so we're going to talk a little bit about Edge. I have Zoe here with me. We're going to talk a little bit about Edge, which is the youth club for 11 to 14. Also know that if your child is 10 and does not want to go to the Oceaneer Lab or the kids club, that's for kids up to 10 years old, you can sign the waiver to have them attend Edge, where they can go in and out freely. We did that on the Treasure with Zoe. She was 10, she didn't want to go to the kids club. She wanted to go to Edge because she had made friends that were in Edge. So we signed the waiver, and it's not guaranteed that they'll let your 10-year-old in. It is dependent on how many kids are on the cruise and if they have space. So she was allowed to go. This cruise, she's 11. So you go there and you get a little sticker that they put on her Key to the World card. And that way they can see quickly, like, if that's a kid that's supposed to be an Edge. But to get into Edge, she can badge in with her Key to the World card or her Magic Band Plus. So she actually has not wanted to go to Edge that much on this ship, and there's a reason why.
So in Edge, they do like all these little activities and stuff, like trivia challenges, video game challenges, like Gaga Ball and stuff, and they make everyone participate, even if they don't want to.
Right. So
they force you to.
She said on this particular ship in this itinerary that they make everyone participate in all the activities. Like, they can't just be in there hanging out with their friends. Like, she was hanging out with this girl the other day, and they were told that they have to do whatever activity that is scheduled, which they have scheduled activities, and you can see that in the app. But on the Treasure, What were y'all able to do on Treasure?
Like, they would play, like, basically the same, some of the same stuff that they do, but they don't make you participate. Like, it's anyone who wants to do it.
Right, and they could still be in there hanging out with their friends and doing other things in there, but they didn't have to do the scheduled activity. So she does not want to be told that she has to be a part of the video game challenge, because she doesn't really play video games, and so she doesn't want to do that. Personally, like, we do not have a phone for her. She will not be getting a phone anytime soon, and so we decided to get an old phone. And for this, we tried it the first time on this cruise on an old phone. You can download the DCL Navigator app. Once you get to the port, then it opens up this page and asks for who's in the stateroom. And so we put in her name, and basically she sees the app as we see the app. And so we like it for the chat feature. And so when she's ready to leave Edge, we know that she's coming out. She can scroll in there for the characters. She can look up the Edge Club and see what's coming up. So she'll be like, oh, I like doing this. I'll go in there during that time. And so, yeah. So I think that's really beneficial for kids that, don't have a phone, but we can still keep in touch with her when she does go in there. Now it's time for Zaz and I to get ready, because she ate her breakfast. We had a little mini taste, and now we're gonna get ready for the Royal Gathering first, and then Palo Brunch. We have a 9 o'clock Royal Gathering appointment, reservation. And so we just arrived at 8:50, and we're third in line. He said there are 4 princesses, and there's a 5th one in the balcony that is open to everyone. So even those without reservations. So he didn't name them. Now we have already seen a few princesses, which we didn't have to do, but she wanted to do it already.
Rapunzel, Cinderella, and Ariel.
Yeah. So you don't know.
It was all 3 of them.
Yeah, it's kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping Mulan.
Yeah, and like Belle in her blue dress.
Well, I think she wouldn't be in her blue dress here, but I think later tonight it could be the blue dress. Usually, from what we've seen in past cruises, she's usually hanging around her blue dress on the last day or the last couple days. So let's see who they are. Best pizza in all the land. We finished our fabulous lunch at Palo with Sarah from Italy, and because we know what we like and what we want, And they were literally bringing the food out. We were there for like maybe just a little over an hour. We arrived right after 9:45 and they already had so many people seated. So they brought us right in. We had a nice little quiet table tucked away in the back and had a fabulous view of the water. And now we have Zoe with us. We are going to bring her to eat a quick lunch, and then we're going to go explore and do some of the things
Mini golf.
like mini golf that we want to get done on our last sea day. After our fun outside, hey, who won that mini golf?
Probably me.
You think you won?
I know I won.
Not your daddy?
Nope, no chance.
Now we are headed to the back of the ship. It's called the District, and there are a lot of adult-only activities that go on back here because they have Evolution, Pink, a Skyline Lounge, 867, Learn to Draw class, and then they have a champagne bar. And then Pub 867.
It's 6.
Wait, what did I say? 678?
You said 8.
687, whatever it's called.
You said 867.
687.
Well, this is like the A's first.
And now we're going through the tunnel. Alright, so we're headed into Evolution for the disco party.
Silent dance party.
Oh, silent dance party, not disco.
Yeah, silent.
Do you know what disco is?
Like,
And then what's a silent party? It's 1:30 on our sea day and no one is playing mini golf, so this might be a good time to come. Let's go do our sports simulator. Cricket, football, hockey.
oh, that was
What was that? Quarterback challenge, rugby,
soccer, baseball, basketball, bocce ball,
bocce ball, Carnival, cricket.
Oh, well, we did these.
Oh, football.
Yeah, we did those.
Okay. Can I check you in for the rest?
Yes, he didn't ask that. I mean, I told him all of that, the last previous one, and he just sort of was like, okay, and then
Shatters the target, unleashes a panic.
Basketball one. This is pitching, the other one's basketball.
Strike!
Just no. You have to wait till it says throw.
Foot on the inside as much as this. Both ends. We are going to fold both ends on the inside.
You can do it on the floor. It will be easier.
Both ends on the inside.
It's much easier.
You can use the floor. Now you have to have a pointed end.
Take your mom and dad.
And you have to be very, very smooth. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you a story. You are here with us for the last 3 days, 3 nights. You have seen the animals that your hosts have created for you over those 3 nights. But I'm going to promise you something. You have not yet seen the best of animals that your host can make for you. So the best thing, I'm going to tell you a secret how to get it done. Your stateroom host and hostess, they love serving you, we love coming into your room and serving each and every day. But if you really want us to create an animal for you that we're never going to see again, ladies and gentlemen, create an animal on the bed tonight. They do not like competition with animals. When they open that room door and they see an animal on the bed that you create, they immediately go like, no, this is not happening. That's when they go into the books of towel origami like they've never been before. So if you know you're going to create an animal on your bed tonight for your stateroom host, somebody say yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a family of more than 2, you can keep this animal and take it back to your room to start the competition tonight with your hosts and hostesses. By the top of it here, we're going to bring it all the way back. All the way back. All the way back. Yes.
So you can turn the head and
All
it's
right.
going to be a dinosaur
And then just the tip
or a
of it, you're
swan
going
or
to give it
something.
a little tip over. Just a little tip over.
See, now it's a swan.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the producers of the movie The Good Dinosaur, I present to you Dino. Can I see everybody dinosaur in the air, please? Yeah. Give yourself a round of applause. Good. Nice. I said a while ago we can create an animal in 40 seconds. Somebody say ready? Ready. Ready, ready. Ready. On your mark. Get set. Get set. Somebody say, ooh, ooh. Go, go, go. Now, keep rolling. On the smooth side, we are going to bring it all the way back. All the way back. On the smooth side.
We had fun doing all the things outside and getting to play foosball and another round of mini golf before going to the sports simulator. We tried to go early around 1 o'clock, 1:10 to the sports simulator to see if they had any availability because our reservation was for 1:30, and they said that no, there was a family that was already going to be in there. So we did some more things out on the deck, and when we came back, It was pretty cool. I definitely feel like 30 minutes is not long enough because you have so many options. But there was the other family that was in there because there are 2 stalls. They had 4 reservations in a row, and so they would be there for 2 hours. I definitely next time would I would book it for an hour, and if we don't use a whole hour, then that's fine. But 30 minutes was not long enough.
I get to play like 3 or 4 games, or like 3 or 4.
I mean, I still think we did a lot.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to do everything.
Sorry.
And so from there, we went to the towel folding. So we learned how to make swans and a dinosaur. And so we made 2 swans to put in our room and to challenge our stateroom hosts. And now we're going to go to the Concierge Lounge and check out and see if the Dole Whip machine is actually open, because every time we go up there,
like, ask if it's not open. Like, you could ask them like if it's ever open or something.
Yeah, but at this point, I mean, the trip's about to end. So we are going to go see if it's available. If not, then that's fine. And then we're gonna try to go win at bingo. And Dad said, y'all never learn, but it's fun, so we like to do it, right? Yeah. It's a long line for bingo. So bingo was a bust. We stood in line for like at least 30 minutes and still did not make it to the front of the line. They had run out of tablets, run out of seats because it was an evolution. So we bailed and went and did other things around the ship. And then it was time for the special concierge meet and greet with a character. So they send you a little invite the day before, and you show up and you don't know which character it's going to be. And today it was Chip and Dale, which is kind of rare. I've never seen both of them there, and they even said they don't usually get both of them. So that was fun. And so it was from 4:30 to 4:50. However, they did like extend it just a few minutes to make sure everyone could get their pictures and their photo op. They also were signing autographs, and it's too windy upstairs. So they did it inside the lounge, which had a beautiful backdrop of one of the paintings. Because they said they usually do it on the sun deck, but since it's too windy, that was not an option. So now Zoe is going to go to Edge for a little bit, and we need to figure out food situation because we have decided we are not going to go and spend almost 2 hours at the restaurant tonight. Unfortunately, our service or the food situation, we don't know like where it's happening, but it's taking a very long time. And so like yesterday we sat there for 45 minutes before we got our appetizers. So we're deciding we're gonna skip the Royal Palace restaurant tonight, and we're either going to eat on the pool deck or order room service, which is kind of the same
basically
food, I guess. So yeah, so it'll give us more freedom to do a couple more things and pack at some point. Tonight is Beauty and the Beast. They had 3 shows today. We had a matinee at like 12:45, and then the regular 2 at 6 and 8:30. So I think I don't know when we're gonna eat, but we know we're not going to the restaurant. Hello. Oh, we left him 2 swans and he made us an alligator.
Wow.
Look, oh, extra chocolate, the sunglasses.
I have to say, I've never seen
And
an
look.
alligator before.
I know, we've never seen an alligator before. That is so cool. He came running to see if we wanted another Mickey soap and then actually brought us 3 more. It's the end of the evening and we are all ready to crash. It's been a long day, but super fun. And highly recommend going to see the production of Beauty and the Beast. It's on this ship, but also on the Treasure. This is the original though. And so as far as the shows go, the first night was the Golden Mickeys, which we didn't go because we've seen it already a couple times, but it is super cute. Then the second night was Pirate Night, so they did other things that night. We didn't have a show. Last night was Disney's Believe, which is exclusive to this ship. And then tonight was Beauty and the Beast, and they had 3 showings today. We sat in the front row. They had all the confetti and the soapy snow and all the fun things. So, yeah, the cast is like really amazing. And I will say, I did enjoy skipping our restaurant dinner, sit-down dinner, being that it's taken quite a while, or I'll say this, just longer than we are accustomed to. We are used to being out by 7-ish, and so being that, you know, we're like getting our dessert at 7:30 and we're like pushing almost being there for close to 2 hours nightly, we did not want to do that tonight, and it worked out really well. We went and ate on the pool deck and were able to eat in like 30 minutes, and then we went and got dessert and treats at Vanellope's, and then had time to pack so that when we got back from the show, we just had a few more things to throw in there after showering, and then we were able to put our luggage out so that they can take it and bring it to the terminal for us. Now, guests are asked to put their luggage out by 10 p.m. However, concierge guests have until midnight. There are different options as far as what to do tomorrow. So I'll try to do a little video about it instead of doing all that now. I'm kind of solo right now. Zoe's ready to like go to sleep. So I'm asking her from over here. What was your favorite part of today? Oh, really? Oh, she said the Beauty and the Beast show. I thought she was going to say miniature golf.
Keep it rolling.
And my favorite part of the day, I really did enjoy Palo. I'm gonna go with Palo. Just like sitting down and enjoying our favorite foods and having this beautiful lunch with my husband overlooking the water. It was very nice. And yeah, I don't know what Zaz would say. Maybe Palo too. We are signing off on our last day of the Disney dream. Hopefully, disembarkation goes smoothly tomorrow. Night night.